All right, so you've decided that you're ready to become a real estate agent and get your real estate license. But how do you even start? If you go online and Google how to get your real estate license, there are so many options that it's pretty overwhelming. And how do you know which ones are legitimate, which ones are scams, and where to even get started? Today we're gonna talk about that. So one of the most common questions that Stephanie and I get are, how do I get started in real estate? And unlike a place of employment that you want to work at, you can't just go in and apply for the job and go online and apply for the job. You need to get a license before doing that, or at least start the licensing process. And with all of the options that are available, whether it's in person or online, it can be kind of overwhelming and confusing on where's the best school to go to, or is this school legitimate, or are they just gonna send me a certificate and I go and find out this isn't even a real estate certificate. So we wanted to go through exactly where you should be going and how you can take the steps to get your real estate license. All right, so the first step you need to take in order to get your real estate license is figure out which real estate school you want to attend. There are some in-person options, and then there are a lot of online options. Personally, Stephanie and I both did the online options. It just worked for our lifestyle with having kids. You can do a lot of it at your own pace. Sometimes they do have live classes, live web classes that you'll hop on, but a lot of it's just on-demand work at your own pace. These classes can vary depending on state to state. So I know like outstates in California, you have over 100 hours that you have to attend. In Kentucky, where we're at, it's less than 100. So every state's gonna vary, so I can't tell you exactly how many hours, but you're gonna have portions that are state specific and national. So you'll pick out your school. Schooling, again, is something that can vary. It can be anywhere from about $300 over $1,000, and it is unfortunately gonna depend on the state you're in, but the courses can also, depending on how much they provide to you. Some schools provide just the material, the content to pass or to take the test, and then some of them give you extra study material, extra study quizzes, so you're gonna have to decide which school you think is gonna best fit your needs. So with so many real estate schools to choose from, Stephanie and I have done a lot of research so that we can confidently recommend what we feel is the best real estate school for the people that reach out to us and want to get started in real estate. And through that research, we found that the CE Shop has some of the best options out there. They offer different packages, from the very basic package, which is just enough material to get you prepared for the exam, up to the packages with lots of different study material and practice quizzes, so you can feel the most confident to take your real estate exam. Also, this is all done online, so you get to do it at your own pace. It's really simple. We'll go ahead and put a link in the description below so you can see if the CE Shop is the right real estate school for you. All right, so you've picked the school that you feel is most right for you, and you're enrolled and you're starting to take your courses and do your quizzes. So what's gonna happen next? Well, once you actually 100% complete the real estate course, you're gonna take a final exam for that real estate course. Then once you pass that, you'll get a certification that you passed your exam and your actual course. Then you can schedule your real estate exam for the state and national level. So with every state, this is going to be slightly different, but you will have to take a state portion and a national portion. And that is going to be separate from the exam that you take with your real estate school. So you'll take that one and then you'll schedule to take the other one. And it is two separate portions. So the pro to that is if you fail the national portion but not the state portion, you don't have to take both again. And you do get a couple chances to pass if you fail the first time. All right, so you finished real estate school, you passed your real estate school exam, you passed your national and state exam, it feels great, hallelujah, and then all of a sudden you realize you're still not a licensed real estate agent yet. So there is another step after this. Depending on the state you're in, it's gonna be slightly different, but you typically have some sort of application that you have to do to become a licensed real estate agent in that state. And sometimes the waiting period for that can be just a couple days, and other times it can be a couple weeks. So I know that's a little discouraging. You got all excited, you passed your exam, but you do wanna make sure that you take the next step and actually file to get your real estate license. So this next step can actually happen after you take your real estate exam or before you take your real estate exam, and that is, which company do you want to hang your real estate license at? So yes, you did just become a licensed real estate salesperson, but for legal and liability reasons, you need to hang your license at a real estate brokerage. And I recommend, actually, once you're about 80 or 90% through with real estate school, that you go ahead and start researching companies, maybe calling some other real estate agents and figuring out which company is going to be the best fit for you. So Stephanie and I, yes, we do have a real estate team, B&B Home Advisors, but we still hang our license at a brokerage. We hang our license at eXp Realty. I'll go ahead and drop a link in the description below to why we chose eXp Realty and what we feel their pros are. But it is important that you do your own research and you figure out the company that's gonna best fit your needs as a real estate agent. So this last step is actually optional, but it is something you're probably gonna end up doing, which is joining the National Association of Realtors and your local multiple listing service. So depending on which company you decide to go with, they may require that you join the National Association of Realtors or local MLS, but if you choose not to, then it can be difficult to get your listings seen by as many buyers or to find as many listings for your buyers. But every area is a little different with the way that they operate as far as MLS and National Association of Realtors. So you will want to look into that and ask your brokerage that you decide to go with about that and get started that way. So something else I wanted to talk about is the money side of things. How much money does it cost to become a licensed real estate agent? Well, there's a couple things that you want to factor in and add up to make sure that you are financially ready to get your real estate license. So the first one is the real estate school, which that one you'll see right up front. You'll pay for your real estate school, you'll know how much it is, but there's some other fees that come along the way that people can sometimes be surprised by. So to take your real estate exam, there's typically a fee. If you have to retake it, there can be a fee. And then the big one can be joining the National Association of Realtors and the local MLS. This fees can easily be over $1,000 to a couple $1,000s, and that can be quite a sticker shock for some people if they didn't know about this until after they've already gotten their real estate license. So sometimes they offer some sort of payment plans, but you do want to go ahead and be prepared for this and reach out to whoever your real estate mentor is or your local association of realtors and find out what that cost is going to be, so you don't get sticker shock when you find out that you need about $2,000 more to actually get your real estate license. And lastly, I'm going to strongly recommend that when you get started in real estate, you find yourself a real estate mentor. This is going to ideally be someone that's already actively helping people buy and sell real estate, and they're going to be able to help you avoid a lot of those first year rookie mistakes and help you build your real estate business much more quickly by having their guidance. If you don't know anyone or have anyone in mind for that, Stephanie and I do help real estate agents get their businesses started all the time. If you want to reach out to us or schedule a one-on-one talk, feel free to reach out to the link in the description below. I'll drop there and we can help have a talk with you and see if real estate's the career for you and help you get your real estate business going. So guys, I hope this video helped answer any questions that you may have had about getting your real estate license. If there are some questions that maybe we missed or overlooked, please feel free to drop them in the comments below and we'll absolutely get to them as soon as we can, and we'll talk to you guys soon.